Today's video, I'm going to show you in detail how to cut a bolt the right way. Hey guys, welcome back to the Technology Tinkerer YouTube channel. So I put up a YouTube short just today actually, and I had a viewer ask for a demo of this actually in action working, and I already went over this in a short, but I'm going to show it again just for any new viewers that hasn't seen that short video. Most of us have a set of these wire strippers, much like these right here. You get these in like DIY home kits and stuff. That's where I think I got these. And they're really advertised just as wire strippers and wire connector crimpers, these right here. But they have more functions than that. And the gentleman showed me this a long time ago, and I've used it a lot. Right here in the middle, you can see you have all these numbers and holes that when you open these, they line up. That is true bolt cutters, and you can see here on this newer Icon set, which is what I'll actually be using today because they're newer and a little bit easier to cut bolts with because these are older and I've used them a lot. But right off the bat, they see these holes. Most of us see these holes and we think, well, that's just to oil it. Well, it's not. It actually is true bolt cutters, and it's hard to see on camera, but they have threads all in the inside here. And the Icon set also has these. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to show you how you actually do that. So I'm going to use the Icon because, like I said, these are just newer and they're sharper because I haven't used them much. But the way you read these numbers is 8 is the graded bolt, or the size of it. So like right here, I'm going to be using some number 8 32 pitch thread bolts, which is what the other number stands for on the pliers, where it says 32. That stands for 32 threads per an inch. So we're going to put it in that hole. And these are, I don't even know what these are really made out of. These aren't stainless. They're just like this cheap nut bolt kit from Walmart. So, okay, so we're going to take our pliers and we're just going to open or close them until these holes line up and we can see through, which we can see now. And we're just going to thread this right into this hole. You don't even have to have a screwdriver right now, but I'm just going to go ahead and get one. So then we're going to take this and we're going to screw it in. We're just going to pretend that I want it cut right here in the middle. So we're going to screw this in, again making sure that the pliers are lined up so that the bolt can go all the way through. And we're just going to keep screwing. And I'm going to stop about right there. So now, this is going to cut this bolt right where the two handles go together. That's where the actual like blade is. That's going to cut the bolt. So you just stick that in there. Now I'm going to try to do this just with my hand, but I'm probably going to have to end up putting it on the desk and doing it because these are pretty hard bolts. But if they're stainless, most of the time you can just go like this, and sometimes I've even done it one-handed. You can just snap it right off. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to start pushing on it. So there we go. As you can see, that sheared that off and just went over here on the other side of the room. Right here is the actual end that we cut off. So that's step one. So now we can see even inside, right there is the actual bolt, and it's cut perfectly flush because the pliers don't even hit it. So then the next step, which is the most important, is to clean the threads. So since these are already threaded and this is hardened steel, that will actually re-tap the threads of this so that when you're putting the nut on and your projects and stuff, it doesn't mess it up and try to cross thread. So you can even lock the handles at this point, and I just go like this. That's all I do. And then I'll back it up a little bit more, back it up a little bit more, and just keep doing that. And then like this set here, it's got really clean threads on it. So it cleans them pretty much first go out. And our last little bit. And you'll feel the burrs. Like right now I feel a little bit of a burr on it. So we're just going to go a little bit more. Rock the screwdriver around. And here we have our perfectly cut and ready to use bolt. That's the right way to do it. Most people just try to use actual bolt cutters. It's kind of deceiving when they even try to sell us bolt cutters, because you still have to have like a tap and die set to re-tap the threads on this, because when you cut it with regular bolt cutters or like a Dremel tool, it's really hard to get a nut on it. But with the way we've done this, I'm just going to grab this with the pliers so you can see it better. You can see those threads are perfectly clean. They don't have any burrs. The end is perfectly flush. Now I will note that these cheaper ones, they leave just a little bit of a V on the end of the bolt, but it sometimes kind of helps you just get the nut on for the first time. And now, just to prove that it does still work perfectly fine, I'm going to get a nut here, and we can see here it threads right on, and I'm putting very little pressure on that, and that is just flinging around all over the place. So that is the right way that you actually cut a bolt with these wire crimper combos. I'm going to have a link to the Harbor Freight version of these pliers. These are excellent for this. These, as I said, they do work as well if you already have a pair on hand. But I'm going to find a upgraded version of these and put a Amazon affiliate link in the description if you want to pick up a pair. But these are excellent. If you want to pick these up from Harbor Freight, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description. It's non-affiliate. I mean, you can purchase these for like $35. These are great pliers. They have needle nose pliers on the end. They have wire strippers with the laser etched labeling on both sides for both solid and stranded wire. They have your wire looping hole for the ground wire on outlet receptacles, the bolt cutters, which we just showed. They have the locking pin to keep the handles locked, because these are spring loaded, which we can see right here. And we also have a set of wire crimpers for both bare and insulated crimpers. So really nice lifetime warranty. And again, you can pick these up at Harbor Freight for about $35. I'm going to have a link in the description to these, and also a upgraded set of these from Amazon. And right there's the viewer that requested this. I hope you've seen the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. And as always, if anyone else has any more questions, you can always comment on one of my videos. I always make it a goal to reply to everyone's comments. So if you need anything, feel free to contact us. And as always, hope you have a blessed day and happy tinkering on your favorite projects. We'll see you in the next video.